All right, it is May 30th, and we've got a new update. All right, it should be available on both iOS and Android by now. So they've been teasing us about this update on their Facebook page for, I want to say a couple of days. So, well, here it is. Finally, Mazda makes their debut in Real Racing 3 with 787B, the only rotary engine ever to win Le Mans. So that's pretty cool. And let's see, it's gonna be featured in an 8-day special event called Path of Defiance. So 8 stages. So I'll try to run through with the minimal upgrade and see what's possible to win this car with. So stay tuned. Alright, what else we got here? RSR returned. So we're getting another Porsche 911 RSR. Let's see, we get one for each year. So Real Racing 3, of course, launched in 2013. So we have a one for 2013, and of course there's one for 2014, and then 2015. That one actually we had a Gauntlet for as well. So there's that. And then the 2016 last year was the limited time series. Actually, they ran that limited time series in 2 separate instances. So we actually got to try to win it if not the first time. That's the, what is that, Dempsey Proton version, right? So the finish was definitely different. I mean, it's still the same body shape. You know, it's the 911 RSR, the winning design. So, you know, why fix what ain't broken, right? So, yet again, 2017, we got more or less the same body type with just a different finish, just a different paint job there. So I don't know if they're gonna let us customize these cars, which would be nice. I mean, not that the official liveries look bad, but you know, I do have a problem with every car in the grid looking exactly the same. I mean, come on, that's yeah. Variety's good. So alright, so we'll see if they do allow us that. And this time it's gonna be with a special event, a 6-day special event named Ransport Redefined. So another series I'll try to run with the minimal upgrades. So whichever one happens to be the first series, I'll, you know, be jumping right in, so stay tuned. And Real Racing TV. And looks like they're dedicating a section of the game to just kind of sending us messages or keeping us updated on what's going on or what's coming our way. So that's, you know, that's nice to I suppose. Don't mind them communicating. Alright, what else? Flashback. Alright, so nice to see Flashback coming back. And I'm assuming the ones from last update are not going to be available anymore. So let's see, this one we're going to have Scuderia Ferrari Championship featuring, of course, one of the best cars in the game, F14T. So drives very differently, but it's very exhilarating to race that car. So guess you guys will have to, if you haven't tried it before, you'll have to jump in to find out. It's a good series if I remember correctly. I don't think you need to necessarily invest a whole lot into the upgrade to win the car if you play your cards right. So yeah, And then Retro Rivals featuring the Lamborghini Countach. Yeah, nothing special there, but I do have, the car does have a special place in my heart, because when I was a kid growing up, Countach was the ultimate car. You know, I remember having a little toy model of Countach that was pretty special. And anyway, the event itself, if I remember correctly, is relatively short and easy, so that shouldn't give most of you guys too much trouble. And then finally, Stingray Evolution. Well, you know, Chevy, Corvette, Stingray. I don't remember much from that series, other than, you know, we got to win the Stingray, which is a decent car. Corvettes do pretty, they fare pretty well. Yeah, so I don't remember any of these events being terribly difficult or odd, but you know, I may be conveniently forgetting some weird challenges or goals from these events. Certainly a possibility. But anyway, you should be able to win all three cars if you don't have them already, with minimal upgrades or relatively low upgrades. I won't be able to quite, you know, do that because my cars, I've already won all three cars, and they're all relatively well upgraded. So yeah, we'll see how much of a help that my videos are gonna be. But you know, if nothing else, you guys get to see some goofy racing shenanigans, or get to at least know what the goals are before you jump in. So alright, and then of course, limited time series. I don't know, limited time series, I mean, they're pretty straightforward. You have to upgrade your car. You know, there's no like playing around with it. You either invest in upgrades or you skip. But of course, there's no way to skip just one tier with these. I mean, if you pay for it, you have to pay lump sum. You know, so skipping, I don't think is really an option for limited time series, which means because you know, if you're spending gold, you want it to go towards something, and the upgrading, well, goes towards your upgrades. So that's what I would always recommend, and I'll do it myself. So limited time series featuring two new cars, Jaguar XJR9 and the Porsche 962C, and one older car, older as in it's been in the game for some time, Caterham 7. It's a good car, you know. What is it? It's featured in the Open Sky Challenge in Masters. So if you don't own, well, I guess none of us own the two new cars, so they will require, we'll have to spend some gold to go through. So yeah, these limited time series will be interesting, because if your gold bank isn't terribly healthy, then you might have to possibly consider making a decision on which one you're gonna pass and which one you're gonna invest. But with that being said, you know, should try to do your best to win these cars. Is, you know, what can I say? That's the best way to do it. Though if you don't win it, maybe they might offer it in like some holiday sales. They have done that in the past. So you just have to kind of wait, right? So anyway, so this these three cars, if you don't own any of them, well, two of them none of us own. The Caterham 7, if you don't own it, then to win it, you will have to most likely spend a little bit of gold at least. So anyway, limited time series, not my favorite, but it's pretty easy, just a bit of a grinder. And there are going to be three of them, so hooray. And exclusive series, we're adding Koenigsegg 121 to the roster there. So my car is far away from being fully upgraded. So unless they offer some sort of a upgrade discount on this car, you know, I can wait. I got many other cars to race events to run through, so not in a rush here. So we'll see how that goes. And I guess that's all the news for this new update. Notable absent of Gauntlet again. I wonder if they're just foregoing the Gauntlet series for good. I mean, we're missing in action 2 updates in a row. I mean, I do understand there are good number of people that really don't care for the Gauntlet. I am kind of, I guess, ambivalent. There are aspects of it I do like about the Gauntlet, but they're also, on the same token, there are aspects that I really don't care for about Gauntlet. But then again, you know, I feel kind of the same way about limited time series as well. So, I don't know. Maybe they will revamp it, get some feedback from the racers and bring it back. Because variety is always good. Let's check out new cars. And yes, download all assets. Would it take any longer? I guess depending on how my internet connection is here. That is slow download. Always gets stuck at 99%. There it is. All right, so there's the new Porsche 962C. That's gonna be with the, what was it, the limited time series. So this we will have to upgrade to some point, so definitely will cost some gold. So, and look at that, 1.6G of grip. So that'll be a good car. And then in the more or less the same class, we got the Jaguar XJR9. And this one also is going to be presented in the limited time series, so another car that we will have to invest in upgrades. But at least the event itself, the limited time series, is pretty straightforward. There's no special trick to winning those. And of course, here's the main car, I feel like, the Mazda 787B. And once again, kind of about the same class as you would expect. And this one, we actually have a special event coming up, since it says July 19th, so it's not the first one that we're starting with. So when the event starts, well, there will be a playthrough video series. So tune in for that, please. And then here's the 2017 911 RSR. Different finish. So let's see. And I don't remember the PR off the top of my head of the other ones, but I'm sure they're about the same. I mean, they're all in the Legend for the most part. 2013 has a series featured in Elite, but I think, I mean, the majority of the races that these cars are featured in is all in Legend class. So, at least that part of the category. Will they let us customize any of these cars? I doubt it, but that would be kind of cool if they do. So, here we go. We got a slightly different layout. Once again, now we got the main screen. It's divided into 3 sections. That's all vertical. So we got the, of course, career, and then we got the real racing TV section, and then the special event. So we're starting with the 911 RSR, which will reward us 100 gold. So probably the next set of videos, and then of course there's a team event and flashback, F14T, 60 gold. That does not seem like a whole lot of gold reward for if you already own the car. I wonder if there is a bit of a mistake here. So yeah, so there you go. The new update is available for both iOS and Android. Go download it. And I guess we'll see you in the next video, whichever one it might turn out to be.